first meeting for 2015 of the chaîne des Rottiseurs is here at the Dusit Thani tonight, and it's just an absolutely wonderful setting to have an aperitif and a welcome drink, and it's a beautiful setting, isn't it?
Yes, very beautiful here, and can see the close to the bay.
Yeah, right across the bay. So we're looking forward to enjoying some really fine wine and some fine food here at the chaîne des Rottiseurs at the Dusit Thani. Jens Heyer here is not only the director of kitchens, but you're here at the Dusit Thani, but you're directing the food tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. That's my normal job by the chaîne des Rottiseurs, and today I'm in a double function. I also have to cook it myself.
Well, what are you doing out here, drinking now at the start of the evening?
I have to motivate myself a little bit. The motivation is the
I take it you've got everybody well trained, and it's all under careful consideration.
Yeah, in the moment it's still under consideration and trained, but we will see later when it's really start in half an hour when we start to really cook, and then I have to be back in the kitchen.
You look very relaxed and wearing a very nice colour blue, same as me. You'd think we were Chelsea fans, wouldn't you?
Yeah, should think about this, yeah, but it's actually the hat of blue from Germany.
Oh, is it really? Yeah, because you hail from Germany, and is there a German influence in the food or wine tonight?
Tonight the food will be German, but a modern interpretation of a classic German, or a lot of classic German dishes. And wines will be from all over the world. So we have some from Austria, we have some from Chile. No German wine actually.
Right. And what is the main part of the food?
The main is, the main course will be a Sauerbraten, which is a very traditional German dish. And then we have a typical East German dish, what is I think very interesting to see, will be the Leipziger Allerlei.
Right.
It's mixed from crayfish, asparagus, peas and morels.
Wow, I'm salivating already. Is there anything unusual that we should be looking out for?
Unusual will be dessert. It sounds very common. It's called Black Forest cake. But when you see it on the plate, you will be thinking about a total different thing. And when you eat it, you will think again about the Black Forest cake.
Mind you, by then we'll have had quite a bit of wine, so you never know what we're going to be thinking.
You still should recognize it.
Fantastic. Well, good luck tonight. I'm sure it's going to be a fabulous night as usual.
Thank you very much.
For this first chaîne des Rottiseurs meeting of 2015, Peter Wingas is once again the Chancellor.
Yes, I'm the Chancellor.
And you're looking very splendid in your Chancellor's chain of office.
Thank you very much. You're very charming tonight.
Thank you. Steady on. But why the Dusit Thani? Because you've chosen this.
First of all, we haven't been here for a long time. Then, as a coincidence, the executive chef of the Dusit Thani now is also a conseiller culinaire of the Pattaya voyage. So, yeah.
It made sense.
So, yeah. So he's the chef for tonight's dinner, and it makes sense, yeah.
He's already told us about some of the things to look forward to this evening. What are you especially looking forward to?
To be honest, I'm looking forward to the beef, because it's a real German traditional. It's a classic. It's called Sauerbraten in Germany, and but he's done it in a very unique way and in a very new way, because German cuisine does not have the best reputation, but he will prove tonight that this is from yesterday. So there are some German classics served tonight that had been done by Chef Jens in a very unique and new way. So I think we should look forward to that, because it's going to be great.
Fantastic. Sam, my lips are salivating already. I'm looking forward to it. It's always a fantastic evening, and you always take a lot of care over the menu, don't you?
Yes, we do, because that's a tradition of the chain. We have to do that, and and of course we do that then.
So was there any complications at all, or is it just a very smooth ride getting it all together?
Yeah, it was a smooth ride, because Jens knows the rules, so he knows what it takes to host a chain dinner, and then therefore it was very smooth. We had a very nice food tasting, so you know, we do that before.
Of course, I forgot about that. Yeah, you do the food tasting first, don't you? So you already know what it's going to taste like.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's one of the privileges we have.
Excellent. Well, let's all enjoy it tonight. And what's great is everybody's all mixing together already and having fun, meeting friends.
That's what the chain is about.
Brilliant. Have a good evening.
You too. Thank you.
So we're looking forward to drinking some fine wine and eating some beautiful, fine food as well. So it's the Chain de Rottiseurs at the Dusit Thani. Cheers.
Cheers.
We're very honoured tonight because Alan, who is the president, is it president? Or how do you say it?
In French is Bailli Délégué, which is the president.
And it's for the whole of Thailand, really? Yeah.
Yes, we have 3 chapters in Thailand, Bangkok, Pattaya and Phuket. So we are the national chapter in Bangkok. Yeah.
And how did you get into this in the first place?
The love of food and wine. I love food and wine. So I've been cooking and I've been pairing food and wine for many, many years. So I joined the chain about 8 years ago in the Bangkok chapter. And so went from a Chevalier, which is a member, went to become a Consulate Gastronomique, which is pairing wine and Sanchong, and then became a Bailli Délégué last March.
So you must travel a lot.
I travel a lot. I just did 1 million miles this past year.
Really?
Yes.
All over the world?
Just for one airline. I use 3 airlines.
Your air miles must be amazing.
Yes. I don't want to use them.
I'll tell you what, you go around the world and I'm sure you go to other Chain de Rottiseurs as well.
Yes.
And is there a difference when you go to different countries of how they present or how they organise their evenings?
Definitely. For example, if you go to Japan, the Japanese are very meticulous. So their dinner is very precise. You sit down on time, you arrive on time. You go to Singapore is a bit more casual. Mm-hmm. So different countries have different nuance to the way they run chain. But the main point is the love of food and wine and camaraderie with friends.
Absolutely. That's the thing I've really found about these evenings is that there is a lot of it's almost like networking almost, but it's very friendly networking.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's no business talk here. It's more meeting people who really like food, who like wine, and sharing the thoughts on it. So there's no business talk, especially in Bangkok. We have 99 members and very little business talk, but just a lot of fun.
Yes, and have a lot of laughter.
Yeah.
Which goes well with fine wine and food.
Oh, definitely. And this group, I mean, I'm very, very proud of this group. We just restarted the Pattaya chapter a year and a half ago, and they've done a great job. I've been coming down, and the quality of the dinner, the membership, and the wine they serve, the way they serve, excellent.
And they've got some quality chefs.
Oh, you have a lot of quality chefs. You are very lucky to be in Pattaya. You know, Phuket is good, but Pattaya have many, many good restaurants and very good chefs.
Okay, apart from Thailand, obviously Thailand is going to be your favourite, but what would be your favourite apart from Thailand?
Food-wise,
around the world. Yeah.
Oh, food-wise, definitely France. I mean,
which is where it started.
Yes, I mean, I am totally in love with France for the food, the wine, and everything else. I also like going to Italy for the food. I travel a lot, but I go to places where people don't go. I go to work in Papua New Guinea. I go to work in Brazil a lot. So in those places, they don't drink wine, right? In the Brazilian drink cachaça, so which is a rum, and that's also a lot of fun. After a few drinks, you don't know what you're doing.
You don't know what the food tastes
That's
like.
That's right. So it's different, and every country has its culture and the way they approach life.
Yeah.
And I think I'm also very fortunate when I travel. I go to places where people love life. In Brazil, for example, in Papua New Guinea, people love life. They don't work very hard, but they love to live.
Well, I can see that you love what you do. That's for certain.
I have to make a living.
But anyway, why not enjoy the food and the wine, and it enhances life, doesn't it?
Oh yes, I mean we work hard and we play hard, and this is part of it, right? Enjoy it, enjoy it.
Fantastic. Enjoy this evening.
Thanks.
Good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Richard, you look like you really enjoyed that meal.
I enjoy them all. Absolutely fantastic events to come.
You just like food, don't you?
I love food. I love the company. I
can
love
see.
the whole occasion. It's just it's something that's a little bit different to get involved with, apart from all the everyday hustle and bustle of Pattaya. You know?
What do you think was the best part of that meal? Does anything really stand out?
It's the company. I think the whole social event, the occasion, and the fine dining it's a massive experience. You know, if you're into good food, it doesn't get any better.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been a member of the Shanes now for 3 years. I've always loved good food, which is why I became a member. So, yeah, I enjoy fine dining.
So, a wonderful evening.
Fantastic.
Thanks very much. Thank you. Right, what a fantastic meal that was, wasn't it, girls?
Yes, absolutely amazing.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
What was the best part for you?
Why? Everything.
The wine. The wine. What about you?
Was the granita, the cucumber and dill granita. It was
Enjoyed
refreshing.
It really was something a bit unusual, wasn't it?
It was delicious, yes.
What about you? What was your favourite?
I think for me it's red wine.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. And what about you? What was your favourite part?
Dessert.
Desserts. It was a real artistic thing, wasn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, girls. Well, the ladies appreciated it, and I think everybody else did.
It sounds like, yeah, and it looked like.
And it looks like everybody really enjoyed the food tonight.
Yeah, it was, I think, a fantastic evening.
And everything went well for you?
Absolutely. Also
Yeah.
fantastic.
You said it was going to be a bit of a surprise, the dessert, and it was, wasn't it? It was a Black Forest Gatto, but in a different way. How?
It was totally structured, so we took all the single elements, what makes the cake, and served them individually. But when you eat it together, you still have the flavor of the Black Forest cake, and we served it obviously with the Black Forest Kirschwasser.
Yeah. And I think, judging by what people were talking about, the little cucumber thing, what was it? It's like a refresher, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a replacement for sorbet. It's a granite or granita, and it's something new. It's quite, actually it's an old thing what we reinvented, or it's coming up again, and I think it's nicer because it's not a typical lemon sorbet, and you can play with a lot of flavors around, and I think it's important to get something new.
Very refreshing, and you have that so that your palate is ready for the main course.
Yep, that's the idea. And cucumber and dill again is a typical German item what we use every day in our food.
You've made German food interesting. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, buddy.
So there we have it, another fine wine and dining evening here at the Dusit Thani with the Shane de Rottiseurs. Wasn't it fantastic? Yes.
Yes.
Bye-bye.